Welcome to you all. Today we're going to learn another important concept, that is the price and output determination decision in the short run. Now some more important things we need to observe in this is that the vertical axis measures the revenue, cost and price, and the horizontal axis measures quantity, and the curve which shows average cost curve, the sloping downwards reaches the minimum, then again increases. Then what is about average cost? It is the average revenue, it is a per goods sold on the receipts of income that are received. Then we're going to have the marginal additional revenue receipts are here, that is sloping downwards, and which is less than the average cost, average revenue also called as the demand curve. So in order to maximize a profit monopoly, so they should follow the rule, that is MR equals MC when MC is rising. MR equals to MC. Now MR is there. Now we're going to have MC also. This MR equals MC where the equilibrium of output are determined, that is equilibrium output. So this line is tangent to the price line, that is a per units price line, that is called as the price line, that is OPE is the price line, and the cost line, that is average cost line, tangent to the point, that is the cost line. Now in this case the average revenue is more than the cost. So now here the firm maximize one thing, we can say MR cuts MC cuts MR from below at point E, there is a one condition. Then total revenue, that is the OPE BQ, this is the total revenue, and the cost incurred is that OAEQE is the total cost. Now the supernormal profit is that, so this much of supernormal profit they're going to derive in the short run. So that is, in this, since prices are greater than, the PE is greater than average cost. Now here in the short run the firm would reap the benefits of supplying the product which is not only is unique but also have negligible cross elasticity, because the cross elasticity in the monopoly is zero, that we already learned. So the negative curve of the demand curve is instrumental for chance of monopoly profit in the short run. So the firm always earn the supernormal profit, even subnormal profit in the short run. The reason he is the only person who going to fix the price, and there is no substitute available in the market. Then so there is also, we're going to have the normal profit also. Now in this case, once again the vertical axis there is a cost, price and revenue, horizontal output. Now average revenue or also demand curve sloping downwards, then the marginal revenue, so additional receipts of income by selling of additional goods, and MR equals MC where equilibrium output are determined. And now the cost, so cost and revenue exactly equal here, and now total revenue equals uh, O OPEBQ. So this is the total revenue, so this is the O, so we should mention here as, okay, that is the OPEBEQ is the that is the total revenue, and of course this itself is the cost. So what about the profit? So profit is just a normal profit is earning, no gain and no much profit incurred in this. Now again another example here we can see here, there may be a loss condition as well. Now in this case the cost curve is, once again there's a rule, MC equals MR where equilibrium quantity is determined, and the vertical axis price, cost and revenue, and the horizontal axis it measures that is the output is the measuring. Now the cost is more and revenue is less. So this is where the revenue determined and the cost is at the point C. So cost is more and revenue is less. So here firms make is a loss even in the short run. There is a three important conditions we can find it, whether there may be a profit, even loss as well in the short run. So what about the long run? So monopolist is a full control of the market price because he's the only person who's selling the products and he's a complete control over the supply. So it would not continue to incur loss in the that is long run. It would try to reduce cost of production, so or else it will just quitting in the long run. So there is a three important condition. We can see that there's a profit, loss and the equilibrium. If they're incurring the loss, then we can say that they are going for shutdowning. So at least okay, normal profit in the long run. So monopoly try to earn or maybe earn in the supernormal profit. Why? Due to restrictions in the entry barriers in the market. So if the entry barriers are there, no one would enter into the market. So that leads to supernormal profit. So if in the long run monopoly earn the supernormal profit, so this will attract the competition and the high price that make it possible for new entrants to survive. It may lead some new entrants or government policy may be interfere because they are in the supernormal profit. So to retain its monopoly power, the firm may have resort to a low price. So that makes appropriate low price, not very high price. So and even earn only the normal profit in the long run to create a economic barriers for the new entrants. So that is why so in the long run it will earn only the normal profit, not supernormal profit. If supernormal profit turns, it will make the people new entrants to enter into the industry. So supply of the firm. So as we know that the monopoly is a price maker. Okay, the firm itself set the price of its product. Okay, instead of taking the price as given. So whatever the products it produces, it will fix the price for the market in the market. So it will equate MC equals MR for a profit maximization. So but it is not okay. Uh, it does not equate its price to MR. Now here what happened in the perfect computation, MR equals to MR equals to AR equals okay MC in the long run. Even in the short run, AR equals AR equals MR. But it is not like that in the monopoly market. The supply of the good by the monopolist at a given price would be determined by both market demand and the MC curve, that is a marginal cost curve. It is very important. It is determined okay given price that is determined by both market demand. If so, it is not have the dictatorship over both at the time, price and output. If it is a output fixed, market will determine the price according to the demand condition. So as such, there is no defined supply curve for a monopolist. So this is all about price and output determination of monopolist in the short run and the long run. Thank you. Thank you for watching.